I'm starting in that place. I treat and start and don't make assumptions. You're all different. Now, this is more my work as a coach, is that I ensure that who are you as a leader? What's your vision? What's your belief? What's your values? What's your experience? And how do you externally align these? But that's kind of the coaching work. But from a gratitude gap closer point of view, what I know for sure now is that when all of that work, that self-awareness, and the behaviors and actions are on a foundation of gratitude, it's a lot easier. Okay? A lot easier, stronger and more powerful and more authentic, the leader, when that foundation is there. Why? Because gratitude opens people up. You're more curious, you're more innovative, you're willing to take risks, which makes change, transformation easier. So here's where the book comes in, and me as a gratitude closer. How do you make gratitude visible? You need to know who you are as a leader, what model, and what your culture says about gratitude and the situation that you need to handle. Those are sort of the three variables where the foundation of gratitude, how you apply it, and what the challenges are slightly different, either as an individual, culture, or situation. One size does not fit all. And we put this slide up here because I want to make it really clear that I am talking about leaders, not coaches, but it's about you, not managers where we know what we're doing, not therapists, not facilitators, not mentors. Leading, I'm going to use the Martin Luther King, I have a dream, is inspiring. It's change, it's vision, going someplace where we haven't been before, whether it's product, people, culture, behaviors, something like AI, something different. Exponential change AI is bringing to us. So I am specifically talking about leaders here. So this is right from my book. This is directly from my book. Now we're into chapter 6 of The Gratitude Gap. What the premise is, again, that gratitude by itself is not leadership. It's a foundation. However, when you take gratitude and you pair it with vision, that's leadership, because vision is someplace we're going that we haven't gotten yet. So people don't buy what you do. They buy who you are and why you're doing it. That comes from a famous TED Talk by Simon Sinek. Why? When Martin Luther King says, I have a dream, people believe that they wanted it for themselves. So they followed. And this chart right here is directly from my book too, is different leaders. They became leaders because people believed in their why. That's what they want. Gandhi, nonviolence resistance. Mandela, reconciliation through forgiveness. Oprah, empowerment through media. Taylor Swift, empowering women through music. Me, empowering people to remain gratitude visible. Start with why. Leadership is vision and gratitude paired. And it starts with why. What's your why? That's the obvious question. So in the book, I actually go through about, I think it's 6 different leadership models, and I'm only going to share 2 here.